fuck the Siggy. It's too fucking cold. Maybe not. It's fantastic, but now this is what I'm talking about. So, boys are in the garage. No Buick. We're actually going import. Infiniti. Highway. Check this out. This adopted child number 10. That's the original adopted child.
We're still questioning that.
So, here's where I'm going at. You got a G37, you trying to pull this fucking bumper off. All of a sudden, you go on ahead, you go to YouTube videos, they're like, yeah, he's just a little screw here, a little screw there, and it pops right off. Bullshit. So, here's what ends up happening. I believe this one goes on this side, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So what ends up happening is that you'll see the videos, you'll see the guys taking it apart, or you'll see some of the videos be like, hey, I've already taken it apart, this is what you do, things of that nature. So for the most part, everybody's spot on. The bolts and the retaining clips, and also the bolts that are underneath. The one thing that no one's talking about is that 10 millimeter bolt that's in here. That's a motherfucker to get out. Here's what ends up happening that no one's talking about. By design, when they designed this plastic piece, they had inserts. And these inserts hold nuts in their place, preventing them from spinning. The problem ends up happening is that these cars, case in point, this is a what year?
12.
So this is a 12, so we're already at 11 years old. The corrosion got in here so bad that it actually fused, see it? It actually fused the nut and bolt together. So when he went to go loosen this up, all it did was just spin. What we ended up doing, give me a second. All right, so I have pick tools, Harbor Freight stuff. So they have a set where it's mini pick tools and large pick tools. What I ended up doing is going up underneath. This actually flexes pretty well. I will give it that. It does flex. So I carefully came in here. Found the bolt, took it, went up underneath the bolt, and literally broke the bracket free. Upon doing that, I managed to get behind here and yank that fucker out and away. Now, why I was able to do that was because these two were unbolted. Again, these two were unbolted, allowing this, once I broke it, it broke free. Was that the intent? No. Were we left with no choice but to do it? Yes. Once I went on ahead and broke it free, that nut, no bullshit, got stuck in this tool. That's how bad it was fused. I literally had to use a 1/2-inch impact just to break that fucker free because my quarter drive wouldn't do it. So those of you that are embarking, G37, removing the bumper to do intakes, fog lights, headlights, and you're having issues with this, unbolt these two. Take the bolts, set them off to the side, put them here, put them in a little tray. But first, take these two out. Grab tool, go up underneath the bolt, break it. Try to go massage it back here and take it and pry it, and this whole thing will slide right in this section. Once you peel this back, you'll be able to grab that piece. You can go to the boneyard, you can go on ahead and go on eBay or whatever, find yourself another one, and clean the threads out and put some anti-seize in there. Should you attempt to put that bolt back in there, what you'll end up doing is just a little snuggie. Okay? Just something a little snug. Don't use a wrench, don't by hand. If you're going to be constantly in and out of here, by hand, and you're done. He just so happened to have another set from his last G37 that was totaled. So he's got another set. Hence why we went on ahead and broke that. Been checking out some of these YouTube videos, boy, and they be like, oh yeah, a couple balls, look what I did, and I'm swag. Be like, man, we're fucking missing something here. I had one guy Sorry about that. I had one guy who went on ahead. He's like, yeah, I unbolt this and unbolt that. One guy said it best. He said, fuck that. I left them bitches loose. Actually, he left them out because he constantly goes in there doing modification, intercooler, charge pipes, things of that nature. So he never bothered putting those back. That is another option. So that is another option that we will embark on. Tidbit on the G37 2012. Holla at your fucking boy.